Ooh, I don't know about this one. It sounds kind of nuts. Let's go on to it. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. So the Yankees are back home for a 3-game set against the Cincinnati Reds. They play tonight. Okay, but I want to give a shout out to the guys over at Empire Sports Media. They put out an article about a trade proposal that was put forth by some of the gentlemen over in the Athletic. Okay, and in this particular trade proposal, the Yankees would be trading with the Miami Marlins, and it goes as such: the Yankees have collection of writers at the Athletics have proposed a mock deal that sends left-handed pitcher Nestor Cortez, along with right-handed pitcher Brock Selvage and shortstop Roderick Arias, to the Miami Marlins in exchange for this man. Athletic second baseman, sometimes outfielder Jazz Chisholm. Okay, now, would he represent probably an ideal fit, potential leadoff hitter? Yeah, sure. Okay, he's hitting .259 this year with 10 homers, 39 ribbies, 14 steals, and an OPS of 747. Okay, which is right in line with his career OPS. His .259 average is a little bit higher than his career .248 average. So you got some contact, you got some speed there, right? Now, would he be an upgrade defensively over Gleyber Torres at this point? Yes. Okay, I don't know how much, but he would be an upgrade. But again, it would put the Yankees in a position to add a lefty bat with speed, and I think the Yankees are probably looking to add one or two of those to the lineup at this point. And I think they need to fortify their bench as well. But I want to know what your thoughts are on this particular trade. Okay, there are a couple of folks I think who could represent leadoff hitters, prototypical leadoff hitters, that would make it easier to move Anthony Volpe off the leadoff spot should they want to do that. He's one of them. Probably Luis Rengifo is another. All right, but Jazz Chisholm brings a swag and a dynamic to the Yankees that they're currently missing a little bit of. And would he be an upgrade here? Yes. Is he a solution by himself? No. Okay, he would need to be one in several moves, and it sounds like the Yankees going to be discussing a lot of potential moves. Right now, they are locked in on upgrading the bullpen. Okay, so obviously, when any news that comes out on the bullpen, you'll definitely get it here. So make sure that you're sub to the channel if you haven't done that yet. Okay, and just hit the notifications when you hit the subscribe button too. That way, you know about news when it comes out. When I go live, you know that happens too. Okay, and I thank you so much for your support. It means the world. But Jazz Chisholm, this to me seems like a little bit of a steep price. Chisholm is 26 and he's got 2 years of control left, so he does have a good amount of value. There's no denying that. But Roderick Arias and Nestor Cortez and Brock Selvage, that's a pretty aggressive package. But that might be what it costs, right? But we do know that the Marlins are more likely going to be buyers than sellers at this point. So could the Yankees potentially get him? And I've talked about him recently as well. Yeah, they could. Really depends on if I feel more comfortable trying to get Tanner Scott added to that package, if we're going to give that much up, potentially even add a prospect to that. And Chisholm and Tanner Scott would represent probably a blockbuster trade for the Yankees. So, but again, I don't know. I mean, what are your thoughts, King? Load up the comments. Let's talk about this one. And again, there's going to be a lot of different trade proposals, okay? And I just read one that was off the wall. And while we're here, you know what? I'll read this to you, too. This is a second crazy Yankee trade. This is by Kevin Hickey from the Sporting News, okay? As the Yankees approach their MLB trade line, plenty of scenarios and ideas are floating around. Some of them are realistic, others are outrageous in nature. What will happen is anyone? This isn't outrageous. Okay, this particular one. However, Bleacher Report's Kerry Miller put out together a list of outrageous trade ideas, one of which involved the Yankees. Now, in this particular trade, it's between the Yankees, the White Sox, and the Milwaukee Brewers. Okay, and the way that this trade is structured, the White Sox would receive Jason Dominguez from the Yankees, number 1 prospect. Catcher Jefferson Quero, the Milwaukee Brewers' number 2 prospect. Infielder Tyler Black, Milwaukee's 3 prospect. Right-hand pitcher Chase Hampton, the Yankees' 4 prospect. Okay. Shortstop Cooper Pratt, Milwaukee's number 9, and Brock Selvage, the Yankees' number 10. Okay. Milwaukee Brewers would receive Garrett Crochet from the White Sox and Alex Verdugo from the Yankees. Okay. And the Yankees would receive Luis Robert from the White Sox, okay, and Hobie Milner from the Milwaukee Brewers, left-handed pitcher. So they get an outfielder and a pitcher. Now, if you're going to somehow move Jason Dominguez and Alex Verdugo, yeah, you better be getting somebody like Luis Robert in return. This to me seems like a pretty outrageous trade. So, but again, it's going to get more nuts as we get close to the trade deadline. So I wanted to share that second one with you. I thought this was pretty entertaining. But the first one we're talking about today, okay, potential Marlins and Yankees. Let me know what you think about the second one too. I know a lot of folks do not want to give up Jason Dominguez. I totally get it. I even think that if Jason Dominguez should be the replacement for Alex Verdugo, should Alex Verdugo move on after the season, he could be the 2025 starting left fielder next year for the Yankees. He may even be a September call-up at this point. But I don't see him replacing anybody on this team right now. He had an opportunity to replace Giancarlo Stanton, but unfortunately, both of them are hurt. So that's a tough break. But let me know what you think about these two trades. Okay, let's talk about this one. And again, I think, at the end of the day, I said this, the Yankees are probably going to, and it looks like they're going to probably address the bullpen first, right? And then try to address the infield as much as they can second as they get close to the deadline. I do think the more proactive, they are, probably the better off they're going to be. But we all know teams at the deadline try to hold on to their players to try to create a bidding war as we get closer. Because why would you not want to create a bidding war for guys like Garrett Crochet or Luis Robert and some of these other folks? That's exactly what they want to do because they want to have some team have a desperate overpay or a ransom pay or something, so on and so forth. And the Yankees are generally not known for those. So, but you never know. They tend to pay more or pay more top dollar in free agency than they do top prospects in trades. And that's been kind of been their historical trend for, I'd say, probably a decade or two. But again, let's get back to this. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'll be back with the lineup later on. Hopefully the Yankees will start off the series with a win. Peace. Have a good day, everybody. Talk to you later.